I just wanted to make a video about something that's been on my mind for a while, with regards to how messed up society is, because it is proper messed up at the moment. You've probably noticed. Um, yeah, but this I don't hear anyone talking about this really, but what it is it's the way society is set up to trap people. Now, from an early age, you've got media and news and film and TV, all of that stuff, right? Basically saying that something is okay to do, and yet on the other side you've got a load of rules that the system has set up that if you do those things, you're going to get into a lot of trouble, all right? But it's really the realisation that we're all programmed from an early age to just naturally do these things, whether it be consciously or subconsciously, and probably more subconsciously because it's conditioning. So, alcohol is a perfect example. It's probably the best example. It's everywhere. It's conveyed as something that everybody does. It's socially acceptable. It's normalised as normal as anything can be. It's perfectly legal, and yet it's one of the most dangerous drugs there is. And if you do it, and it takes away people's ability to think straight and their ability to drug. It takes away to judge. It takes away inhibitions. Then people are going to mess up, right? But it's made to be normal and that everyone should do it, and most people do at some point in their lives. And most people also completely mess up on it, which is obvious. That's what it's going to do. And yet the system puts in place all these rules and regulations and laws that if you mess up on it, you're going to get into a lot of trouble, right? And it's insane. But it's not people's fault that happens, because they're conditioned from an early age to do that thing. And that's is it any wonder why people are so messed up and confused in this life? Is it any wonder why there's mental health issues and depression, when we're constantly encouraged to do something, and when we do it, we're punished? Another example is weed. That's also conveyed in media and TV for the most part, and I will say fictional films like The Breakfast Club and things like that, as something, Cheech and Chong, as something that is quite normal. It's a bit taboo maybe, but people do it and there's no serious ramifications, And yet that is made completely illegal, so that if you do it, you're going to get into a lot of trouble. Like in the UK anyway, you get into a lot of trouble if you do that, or if you get caught with it and all of that, So it's the difference between what the media says and what society says. There's that disconnect there. The two don't line up, and it's like that for a purpose. Say alcohol is the perfect example. There are other examples like sex, that's another one, sexual imagery and stuff. But alcohol really, for me, encapsulates the problem. That it's readily available. Anyone can get it over a certain age, obviously. But the damn thing takes away people's ability to think straight, so that they are incredibly likely, to make a mistake of some sort, whether it be getting aggressive or getting into a fight or driving their car or whatever. And there's all these rules there. It's like a net, it's like a trap that people are going to fall into once they've done it. And that is manipulation. It's stark manipulation. It's just there, It's something that I've been thinking about lately. And like I say, is it any wonder that there are so many messed up people out there, because they get these urges, and it's because they've been conditioned to have these urges by this system, through advertising, through media, like I say. And then when they go and do it, that's it. There's all these rules there to catch them. I'm trying to think of another analogy. But it is literally like just being told all your life that something is okay to do, and then when you do it, you're in trouble. Yeah, I just wanted to make that point. I've been thinking about what to do on this channel for quite a while now. It's been ages since my last video, and I'm just like, well, okay, maybe I'll just do stuff like this, I think. Yeah. Because the world is getting so screwed up. And I often think of, well, why is it? And that's one of the reasons. I'm sure I'll think of many more.